Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Gonna do one cast today. They're still running, well, today's Thursday the 4th. They're still running 2 units. It's fairly warm out right now, but there's a front moving through and the wind is really picking up quick, and it's supposed to drop about 10 degrees. The wind's supposed to pick up 25-30 miles an hour, so I wanted to get out here real quick and do one cast. It might be kind of short, but I did this drift last evening a couple times. I boated up here just above the resort, and I threw this 16th ounce ginger jig with 2-pound line, brown head. Yeah, that wind's really starting to kick up. So probably not going to do as well today because of the wind. But yesterday I did real good. I caught 8 real nice rainbows on this. I wasn't fishing the bank, I was fishing out here away from the bank out towards the middle. But the key was I had to get it down close to the bottom. That might be a little difficult with this wind, but I'm going to work it super slow. Hopefully I can keep track of it. Water out here is about 6, 7, 8 foot deep, so you got to work a 16th ounce jig pretty slow. But the 2-pound line does really help a lot. It didn't have the drag that 4-pound line has. Oh, that was a fish. I'm not throwing out real far either. They really like this ginger yesterday. Ginger is a good color. Trying to slow the boat down a little bit. The wind's wanting to push me downstream. I'd rather, if I had my choice, I'd rather be pushed upstream with the wind. I can control the boat a little better, but that's just personal preference. With this front going through, generally you want to fish when a front's going through. The fish tend to bite, they feed before that cold front goes through, but that's maybe more for warm water fish. Wind's not real bad right this second. I know they mentioned yesterday that we have some openings for this weekend. I believe we still do. Weather's not going to be too bad. That real cold weather they're forecasting for Saturday night going to be cold, but it's not going to be single digits now. This is kind of how I was working it though, just real slow, trying to keep it deep. And they're biting still a little bit. But the quality of fish I caught yesterday was, the last evening, was very impressive. I had one go about 2 pounds, had several go pound. This is not a big fish. I'm not giving it a whole lot of action. And there's another one. Again, not a big fish. A little bigger though. I think I'm fishing a little bit closer. Oh, here comes some wind. A little bit closer to the bank than I did last evening, but I'm afraid to get out too far because the wind's going to be blowing a little harder out towards the middle. Not sure what direction it's coming from, but I think I'm sheltered a little bit by these trees in the bank. Ooh, there was a little bump. Oh, there was a fish. God. Line lit slack and I didn't realize it. This tournament that we have Saturday, it's I think they said 1985 is when they started it. John and Ray Rogers, brothers from St. Louis, St. Charles, started doing a weekend. Actually, they were hunting and fishing in the beginning. They had a bunch of friends. They'd organize a weekend of hunting or fishing, and the fishing part was down here. They stayed at Cooper Creek Resort. They come down and they have a little tournament, friendly tournament, and it grew. Sometime around 89, 90, they came over to our place, Lilley's Landing, started having it, and it grew. It was an invitation only. They didn't want locals fishing it. They didn't want guides or professionals fishing it. They wanted to keep it amateurish, and that's the way it stayed. Almost all the guys that fish this are from the St. Louis area, and they fish the first Saturday in February, no matter what the weather. It's amazing some of the tournaments that we've had where it's in the single digits in the morning, or lots of snow or lots of ice. Oh, I just missed another one. Missed another one. Yeah, the guys will, if snow's coming in, they'll leave a day or two early to get down here, and then there have been some years where they, some of the guys will head back either Saturday night or Sunday morning in snow and ice, and there are tales of 8 and 10 hour trips home from here to St. Louis. So they have lots of stories. But the trophy area is usually shut off, so nobody's fishing the trophy area on Saturday, which makes it nice for people that come down. I mean, just about any Saturday in January it gets pretty crowded here, but tournament weekends are a little bit different. They're kind of busy. I'm just about down to the resort. This spot just above the docks was real good yesterday. I caught a lot of fish. I missed 2. Now the wind's switched and it's coming out of the northwest, it looks like, or out of the north. It's blowing me upstream. Got one more cast before the dock. I'm sure you can hear the wind up on the bluff and the trees. It is really starting to come. I'm going to keep fishing until I get down to my stall, and I'm just going to pull right on in. Unless the wind blows me off the lake. Up, I got a bite. A lot of times you can't feel the bite when the wind's blowing like this, so when you jig up, a lot of times they're there when you jig. keep the rod low to let that jig sink so the wind's not blowing the line. I bet you it's dropped 5 or 6 degrees since I've been out here. Oh, I had him. Had him for a second. Looks like maybe 2 more casts. My stall is up down the very end. Up. Is that a bite? See if he comes back. The wind's kind of laid down. I'm looking at the College of the Ozarks flag at the top of the hill, and it is whipping. Oh, I was gonna say, I think this is my last cast, but I got him right there. Probably the last jig of the day. Always like to end up. Oh yeah, I'm going to post a fishing report shortly to lilleyslanding.com and also Ozark Anglers forum, and copy it and share it to Facebook. It's a short piece. And there's the horn for noon, so it is 12 noon. Thanks for watching. We'll do it again tomorrow.